Fox 32 has investigated Henyard's use of a police security detail, taking officers off the street and costing thousands of dollars.
Is there a motion to terminate key?
A scandal of epic proportions is currently shaking the small Illinois town of Dalton, a drama so outrageous it could rival a political thriller. At the center of this turmoil is Mayor Tiffany Henyard, a once celebrated community leader, now embroiled in allegations of financial mismanagement, corruption, and reckless governance. Her extravagant lifestyle, more befitting of royalty than a small-town mayor, has sparked outrage and raised serious questions about how such indulgence is being financed, particularly as Dalton faces a crippling financial crisis. Recent reports reveal that Henyard has amassed a staggering $67,000 in travel expenses over several months. This figure includes first-class flights, luxury hotel stays, and lavish dinners at high-expend restaurants, all at a time when the town is drowning in debt. Dalton's residents, many of whom are struggling to make ends meet, have watched in dismay as public services deteriorate and infrastructure crumbles, seemingly to subsidize their mayor's personal indulgences. Critics argue that Henyard's actions epitomize a growing disconnect between elected officials and the communities they serve. Allegations of public resources being diverted for personal gain, coupled with whispers of corruption, have left residents feeling betrayed and enraged. For a town with just over 200 residents, the stakes are high, and trust in local governance has eroded to near extinction. To make matters worse, rumors of FBI involvement and potential raids have begun circulating, adding another layer of tension to Henyard's administration. Some speculate that her lavish spending is a calculated move to project untouchability, a belief that she can evade accountability despite mounting evidence against her. The toll on Dalton is evident. With basic public services in disarray and the town's debt climbing, residents are left grappling with a harsh reality. Their mayor appears more focused on self-enrichment than on the needs of the community. Infrastructure projects have stalled, and crucial services are underfunded, exacerbating the struggles of the town's already beleaguered residents. Henyard has attempted to defend her actions, claiming they represent the town in some capacity. However, her justifications ring hollow to a community burdened by economic hardship and diminishing resources. Each new revelation about her spending and alleged misconduct only deepens the outrage, pushing Dalton closer to a breaking point. The once hopeful promise of Henyard's leadership has turned into a cautionary tale, leaving Dalton's future hanging in the balance. But the people of Dalton are left questioning whether justice will prevail and what measures, if any, will be taken to restore integrity and stability to their community. As this drama continues to unfold, one thing remains clear. The scandal is far from over, and the stakes have never been higher for this small Illinois town.
Government always does it, is to go and investigate people around her. And that's
when reporters began investigating Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's financial dealings, they stumbled upon a tangled web of secrecy and defiance that could rival a Hollywood thriller. Despite numerous attempts to access spending records through official channels, Henyard's administration stonewalled reporters, refusing to release documents, even after the state attorney general mandated compliance. It wasn't until GBN News filed a lawsuit that the veil of her alleged financial misconduct began to lift, leaving Dalton residents in shock central to the controversy. It was Henyard's charity, the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation, which ostensibly claims to aid cancer patients. While the foundation appears noble on paper, reports suggest it operates less like a charitable organization and more like a personal piggy bank for Henyard's extravagant lifestyle. Established on the same day it received a $10,000 donation from Thornton Township, the timing of the foundation's launch has raised serious suspicions among critics. Many argue this was no coincidence, but rather a calculated move in a larger scheme. Further complicating the situation, the foundation has failed to register with the state or submit legally required financial disclosures. These omissions have sparked allegations that the funds might be funneled into Henyard's personal expenses, including luxury travel, designer goods, and other indulgences under the guise of charity work. For Dalton residents, these revelations feel like the ultimate betrayal, especially as their community grapples with mounting economic challenges and deteriorating public services. Henyard, however, remains defiant, dismissing the allegations as baseless political attacks. but her self-portrayal as a victim offers little comfort to a community drowning in debt and distrust. Her actions, now under intense scrutiny, have cast a harsh spotlight on an administration that appears more focused on personal gain than addressing the urgent needs of the town. At the heart of the scandal lies a pressing question of accountability. How long can Henyard continue her opulent lifestyle unchecked? With investigations ramping up and residents demanding answers, both Henyard's political future and Dalton's stability hang precariously in the balance. The unfolding saga has left many wondering if this is the tipping point for a town desperate for leadership and integrity.
Of all 9 counts, I believe he's cooperating. And if you cooperate,
The drama surrounding Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard has escalated into a scandal that feels ripped from the pages of a political thriller. With allegations of ethical lapses, abuse of power, and a series of mind-boggling twists, the controversy surrounding Henyard's leadership has become impossible to ignore. Once hailed as a promising local leader, Henyard is now embroiled in a chaotic legal battle, this time related to a civil lawsuit accusing her of misconduct during a work trip to Las Vegas. The lawsuit alleges that a staff member was not only subjected to inappropriate conduct, but was also fired in retaliation after speaking out about the issue. This serious accusation has sparked alarm, raising concerns about the abuse of power and a toxic culture within her administration. To further complicate the matter, Henyard has chosen to hire Beau Brimley, a lawyer known for representing clients in controversial and questionable cases. Brimley's involvement has only deepened the sense of turmoil surrounding Henyard's leadership, reinforcing the perception that the mayor is more concerned with optics and personal survival than addressing the real needs of the town. Brimley's been busy with his law practice involving trials and people getting arrested and jailed and bringing that all together. So critics argue that Brimley's presence only adds another layer of controversy to an already scandal-plagued narrative. The Las Vegas allegations are the latest in a string of incidents that paint a picture of a leader increasingly disconnected from the town she was elected to serve. While Henyard's team works to downplay the accusations, residents and critics alike continue to question her priorities, especially considering the ongoing financial crisis in Dalton. Her notorious spending habits, including a shocking $33,000 Amazon shopping spree, have further fueled suspicions about her misuse of public funds, all while essential services in Dalton continue to deteriorate. With crumbling infrastructure and rising debt, the town is left reeling from the mayor's lavish lifestyle and questionable decisions. James, you got any facts about this? The controversy has also reignited calls for Henyard's resignation. Residents, many of whom are struggling with declining services and increasing taxes, are demanding accountability from a leader they feel has betrayed their trust. The mayor's defense, portraying herself as a victim of political attacks, rings hollow for those who are dealing with the tangible consequences of her actions. As the situation continues to unfold, many are beginning to view Henyard's administration as a circus, focused on spectacle rather than real governance. Adding to the intrigue, there are rumors of a federal investigation into Henyard's finances, with reports suggesting that the FBI may have already gathered enough evidence to pursue criminal charges against her. While these claims remain unconfirmed, they have added fuel to the fire, further complicating the already chaotic narrative surrounding the mayor's leadership. Henyard's rise to power, once seen as a sign of local leadership, now seems like a cautionary tale. Descriptions of her leadership style include terms like dictatorial and intimidating, with some claiming that she has run Dalton like a personal fiefdom. Even as the town faces a crushing debt, Henyard has managed to maintain control, often deflecting criticism by framing herself as a strong black woman under attack. Critics viewed this tactic as a manipulative strategy to retain power at all costs. At a recent board meeting, the situation reached a boiling point, with residents demanding answers and the police intervening to restore order. The town, fed up with the constant drama, is calling for Henyard to step down. But with rumors of FBI raids and legal challenges mounting, it remains unclear how much longer the mayor can hold on to her position. Among the growing chorus of critics is Carmen Carlisle, a former ally and trustee of Thornton Township. Carlisle has accused Henyard of misusing public funds for personal gain, claiming that the mayor has diverted money into her extravagant spending habits while ignoring the town's financial crisis. Henyard has retaliated against those who dared to speak out, firing staff and using her influence to silence opponents. The financial situation in Dalton has taken a dramatic turn for the worse. A recent report revealed a nearly $10 million deficit, a stark contrast to the $5.6 million surplus that existed just 2 years ago. With mounting debts and spiraling expenses, Henyard's spending habits have raised serious questions about her ability to manage the town's finances. Her alleged $43,000 Amazon shopping spree, among other questionable transactions, has only deepened suspicions about the misuse of taxpayer money. In response, Illinois State Controller Susana Mendoza has halted the flow of state funds to Dalton, citing the town's refusal to comply with financial transparency requirements. The decision has further fueled public outrage as residents demand to know how their money's being spent. As the town teeters on the brink of financial collapse, Henyard's actions have only intensified the growing frustration among residents. Many are now asking, will the FBI investigation be the final nail in the coffin for Henyard's political career? Or will the people of Dalton be forced to take matters into their own hands? The unfolding saga is far from over. With legal battles mounting, federal investigations underway, and public trust in Henyard's leadership at an all-time low, the future of Dalton remains uncertain. The question on everyone's mind is whether the mayor will finally be held accountable for her actions and whether the town will ever be able to recover from the damage her administration has caused.